The Score, the place for local sports, now presents another live local broadcast of high school sports. No one does more live local play-by-play than The Score does. Local Sports on The Score is brought to you by Central Maine Community College. More than just a community college, over 40 academic degrees and certificates, and one of the lowest tuition rates in New England. Just go to cmcc.edu. Your future starts now. Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks cost you less. Online at cmautogroup.com. Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, hammondlumber.com. Midstate Machine. Looking for a career? Check out the Machinist Development Program at midstateusa.com. 201 Service in Skowhegan, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984. Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Sales and service by a family that cares. Somerset Stone and Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, and wood stoves and hardscape products. 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line. Assistance Plus, providing home care, behavioral health, and developmental services. Together, we can make a difference. Connected Credit Union, building lifelong relationships. Get connected, stay connected. KVFCU, invested in you. Skowhegan Savings Bank, making our communities a better place to live and work. Skowhegan Tire Center, they beat any price. Route 201 Skowhegan. Flagship Cinemas, a better cinema experience. See you at the movies. KMD Driving School in Oakland, teaching your kids to drive for over 25 years. SBS Carbon Copy, Main Street, Waterville, where printing is personal, not puzzling. Manchester Motors, your Coyote tractor dealer. We dig dirt. Casella Waste, for your residential and commercial trash pickup. Computer Improvements in Skowhegan. From sales of computers and accessories to service, we are your go-to computer store. Height Chevrolet in Skowhegan. Our family is here for your family. Your team from your town plays here. Now with a play-by-play, here's Mike Violet and AJ Knight.
Good afternoon and welcome to Kennebec Savings Bank Field here in Winslow, where this afternoon The Score brings you live coverage of girls soccer as the Winslow Black Raiders host the Nokomis Warriors. Welcome to our broadcast. I'm Mike Violet. AJ Knight is alongside. Chaz Wing is running our game camera here today, and these Winslow girls are on a roll, AJ. They have won 3 in a row after a couple of losses and a tie to start the season.
Yeah, started the season, like you said, 0-2-1, and that tie, though, is very notable. Gardner team that we saw was very good last year, made a little bit of a run in the playoffs, big expectations again this year, and that kind of kicked off now currently on a 3-game winning streak. Yep,
so they're playing well. On the other side of things, well, let's just say it's been a tough road so far for the Nokomis Warriors. 0-7-1 so far for the Warriors. The only game they did not lose or have not lost so far is to Mount View, and they tied them way back 2 weeks ago. On September 17th, they tied them at 1. They've had a ton of injuries. We're going to see somebody in goal today for the Nokomis Warriors, Hope Hatchell, who's never played the position before until today.
That's not tough, right? That'll be fine.
So she's hoping, and I'm sure that head coach Lucas Jewett is hoping for some beginner's luck.
It reminds me of going around on social media. I should know his name because I've watched the clip like 3 times the full thing. But it reminds me, the clip goes around every once in a while, probably because the Jets stink, of the one time the Jets put their punter in for a game.
Tom Tupa.
And then he just dealed. That's what they're hoping for.
Tom Tupa, who played for a while with the Patriots. Yeah. Tom Tupa actually was a quarterback in college, too, aside from being a punter. But, yeah, he came in and he could not miss receiver.
Just cooked.
They'd like to have him playing quarterback for the Jets now, or maybe the Giants, or both of them.
Yeah, probably both. If he could take some snaps at the interior part of the offensive line, that'd help too.
Both of the tenants of the MetLife Field would like to have Tom Tupa playing quarterback. We got a really comfortable day for it. Temperature in the mid-60s. You can see this field here is in this might be the most well-coiffed soccer field that we have seen this year.
It's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's a nice fall day out, and it's really comfortable. But, yeah, this field is gorgeous.
So, good track here today, a fast track here today, and these Nokomis Warriors looking to get in the win column after a bus ride down from beautiful downtown Newport. Let's see if they can get it done. Today's game is brought to you in part by Central Maine Motors Auto Group in Waterville, the dealer with no dock fees, where cars and trucks always cost you less. Find them online at cmautogroup.com. More of our pregame show before Winslow and Nokomis get at it in girls soccer after this on The Score.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight, and Chaz Wing back here live at Kennebec Savings Bank Field here in Winslow before Winslow and Nokomis play girls soccer here this afternoon. Busy week, another game a day schedule here this week after yesterday's matchup between Bangor and Messalonskee in field hockey. This one here today, Nokomis at Winslow. Tomorrow it's boys soccer as Mount Abram will be at Gardner for a 3:30 start. Then we go to Skowhegan on Thursday for field hockey. Lawrence and Skowhegan. Skowhegan with a nice win yesterday over Camden Hill. So Lawrence at Skowhegan in field hockey on Thursday at 3:30. And then a football weekend. Lawrence at Meso Friday night at 7, Hamden Academy at Nokomis Saturday afternoon at 1 o'clock. All of those games, live video and audio, centralmainsports.com, 1160thescore.com, our YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Senior Day here today. 3 seniors are going to be recognized before the game. We want to pick that up, so we're going to take another quick timeout and come back with that as we roll on with more of our pregame show right after this on The Score.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity, where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
For the safety of you and your family, 201 Tire Battery and Service on Riverside Drive in Vassalboro offers only the best and most reliable tires and batteries, including used batteries for your ride, cars, motorcycles, and more. And tires for everything: tractors, lawnmowers, your car and truck, custom rims. Yup, of course. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 until 5, Friday till 3. Pet friendly with free battery testing and complimentary ice cream. 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta Vassalboro line.
Is it time for an auto loan? The team at Connected Credit Union will focus on an affordable monthly payment to fit your budget, while offering you a low rate and great service. Give our loan team a try for your next auto purchase. The added convenience of applying online or using our mobile app is just one more way Connected Credit Union makes your financing easy. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, member eligibility required.
At Haight Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Haight Chevy. Haight Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Haight family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
Mike Filan, AJ Knights, back here at Kennebec Savings Bank Field in Winslow. Winslow Black Raiders, Nokomis Warriors about ready to get started here in girls soccer this afternoon. The Black Raiders have 3 members of their squad who are seniors, and they are closing out their sports careers, their soccer careers here this season, and they will be honored here before the game. There was the horn to call things to order.
Sound like some kind of crash as well, just in case you didn't hear the horn.
There you go.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Winslow's Kennebec Savings Field for today's Senior Day between the visiting Warriors of Nokomis High School and the home team, the Winslow Black Raiders. We will begin our senior recognition first by introducing our first senior, Kyrie Meek. Kyrie is joined today by her parents, and her mom, and her sisters, Mira, Luna, and Noelle. Kyrie started playing soccer in her kindergarten days through Winslow's rec program and switched gears to Winslow Travel in 3rd grade until the final year of U14. She played concurrently on the middle school team from 6th through 8th grade, and then Central Maine United Travel in the spring, and subsequently the Premier League for 5 consecutive years. It was apparent that soccer quickly became her favorite sport, and she stuck with it throughout the high school varsity tenure. She predominantly played in the midfield, and more recently in the striker and wing positions. Her highest soccer recognitions include being named to the Northern Maine State Team and Kennebec Valley Athletic Conference Player of the Year. She prides herself in being a team captain and helping the younger teammates. Kyrie also runs indoor track, keeping up with the stiff competition while improving on personal records in the 100 and 200 meter dashes. She is fortunate enough to play 2 years of varsity soccer with her younger sibling Mira. Mom and Dad are her biggest fans, along with younger sisters Luna and Noelle. Kyrie is seeking higher education in the biology field after graduation and is strongly considering a college soccer and track career in Maine. We couldn't be prouder to see her develop into a strong, young adult. Congratulations to Kyrie. Our next senior is Kaylin Pappas. Kaylin is joined today by her parents, Ernie and Jennifer, her brother Weston, her grandparents, and her uncle. Kaylin started playing soccer at 4 years old in Texas. Over the years, Kaylin has participated in volleyball, field hockey, swim, softball, lacrosse, and tennis. Kaylin has played varsity soccer her entire high school career with the Winslow Black Raiders. Kaylin has played many different positions over the years and is a true team player who is always willing to jump in wherever she is needed. Kaylin has enjoyed her time with her teammates and the camaraderie that she has shared with them. After graduation, Kaylin plans to attend a Maine university to earn her bachelor's degree in an undecided field. Kaylin is supported by her entire family. They are proud of her leadership and determination on the soccer field. Congratulations to Kaylin.
It's tough to get everybody into one picture.
Our final
big group.
senior is Adeline Salampa. Addie is joined today by her parents Rachel Merrill and Alex Salampa. Addie began playing soccer in 1st grade when she moved to Winslow and has played the defensive role since her freshman year. Addie has always had the ability to brighten a room with her presence, and over the years, she has developed the talent to intimidate and out-hustle opponents on the field. Throughout high school, Addie has participated in tennis and track in addition to soccer. She's been blessed by Winslow's many devoted teachers, administrators, coaches, and generous parents who have all helped shape her confident and competitive spirit. After graduating, Addie is considering many post-secondary and career options, which include playing collegiate soccer. Congratulations to Addie.
Little smaller group photo here than the previous one. For Addie Silinpa.
I don't remember nearly as much pomp and circumstance from my senior days. That's probably true. I don't think I was nearly as good either.
Chaz Wing with just a backhanded slap right to the face of AJ.
Yeah, it's pretty rude, I got to be honest.
Wasn't nearly as important. So congratulations to these seniors, Kaylin Pappas, Adeline Salanpa, and Kiri Meek for making it all the way through and having some recognition shown to them here this afternoon. So Winslow and Nokomis just a few minutes away from getting underway. We'll take a timeout as they finish their pregame warm-ups. Almost done, and we're almost set for soccer from Winslow after this.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse. Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
Or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly from 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257, 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger, that's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. 'Cause every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer? Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades. And Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a biweekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here live at Kennebec Savings Bank Field here in Winslow. Today's game brought to you by SBS Carbon Copy, Main Street, Waterville, where printing's personal, not puzzling. By Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201 in Skowhegan. And by Skowhegan Savings Bank, making our communities a better place to live and work. Nokomis in the white and the Winslow Black Raiders in the black and the orange. And we are set to go here with high school soccer from Kennebec Savings Bank Field here on a comfortable day. It's been cloudy all day, but the temperature is comfortable. There's hardly any threat of rain and not much wind, so nice day to be outside. And many people have decided to do just that. Come outside, watch the soccer game here today as the Raiders break huddle and headed out in goal. Bella Lubier wearing the blaze yellow.
Obviously, a color everyone knows associated with Winslow.
Yes, and here we thought they were black and orange. And back down to our left is a novice, Hope Hatchell, playing goal for the first time ever in a game.
No pressure. Senior day on the road, no pressure.
None. And you haven't won a game yet. Some injuries have hit the Nokomis Warriors, and Lucas Jewett's team is doing everything it can to scramble around and get people in. And as you can see, those Winslow numbers, if we can get a shot of the back of one of the players, they kind of blend in with the color scheme. So not easy for a play-by-play announcer with eyes as old as mine to see. So please take that in mind. I do know that this is Elena Rio, and it's out. No, she saved it. Right onto the foot of Morse. Morse blasts at midfield. That's Meek. Got two Meek sisters out there, Mira and Kiri. Kiri is the senior who was on it before the game, and they both can play. We saw them play last year at Thomas, and I forget which one of them, nice move there by Hatchell to come out and grab that loose ball. I forget which one of them put on a show.
They both had a pretty good game, if I remember correctly, but I'm with you. One of them was the player of the game. I don't remember which, but I
think it was Kiri, the older of the two, who would have been a junior last year.
They both had a heck of a game. I think they both ended up with 2 goals at least.
All right, midfield, Caleb Morse. Morse wearing a pretty big knee brace. That one is deflected off a Winslow player, bounces to midfield, blasted in deep. Hustling back to get it for the Raiders. In the far corner, Tenley Neto. Or check that, wrong team. Caleb Morse. Tenley Neto's out today. Morse, little pooch to Cuzzy. Or Guzzy, that's a G. One hop shot and an easy save for Lubier. Bella Lubier.
Nothing wrong as a goalie to get your hands on that first easy one.
Nope, nice punt to midfield too. See if she can send Winslow away. Rolls back. Picked up by Raylan Poulin, driven all the way in, and they stop play here.
Let's say there at the end, a little forearm shimmy on Nokomis, but I thought the whistle came before that. I don't know if it maybe offsides.
It's going to be a free kick here for Winslow. Couple of minutes in. Off ahead of a Nokomis Warrior, Raylan Poulin in midfield. Meek got it ahead to Rio. Meek trying to get it ahead of the field, but coming out is Hatchell to scoop it up.
Thus far, Hatchell's showing good instincts, coming out, attacking the ball.
Getting rid of it there. Nice high punt off the head of Guzzy. Raiders trying to get it started. Down the left side, looking to pick up teammate Elena Rio. Didn't happen. Nokomis clears it far side. Warriors looking for win number 1. It's been a tough road so far. They get it into the Winslow zone, but the Raiders right on it. And Winslow starts the attack. That one's picked off. Nice defense there by Cody. Drives it deep into the zone, and unable to save it there is Kayla Morse.
Winslow trying real hard to get some of these stretch passes to get their offensive players in some space. Nokomis doing a good job staying one-on-one and stopping any real fast breaks from happening.
All right, midfield, Elena Rio to Meek. Meek left-footed, trying to get it ahead to her sister Mira. Mira's got great speed, looking to go to the net. Mira Meek with a shot, but right on Hope Hatchell. Easy scoop-up save. Those Meek girls can fly.
was a nice, again, just trying to get those breakouts and get some space.
And it doesn't take much open space for her to break free. And when I say her, I mean them, Mira and Kiri. They're both very speedy. All right, free kick. Nokomis off a Winslow chest. Raiders blasted in, right back in by Kirsten Condon. Recognize her name from the basketball season at Nokomis. Meek breaks it up. Far side, and it is out off Nokomis. They tipped it with their foot. Pass into Mira. Now the lead. Winslow trying to break in. Down the middle. Got a shot, but Hatchell is out to get it away from Elena Rio. So Winslow in the last couple of minutes has advanced the ball deep. Not able to get a great shot off. This is saved on the near side. Good job to dance there by Addie Salanpa. Salanpa lost it, driven back into the Winslow zone. No score here. We're almost 5 minutes into the first half. Feeling out process. Winslow with a little bit of pressure. Meek tries to go to Meek. That's picked off. Back to midfield. Slowed down there by Mallory Smith of Nokomis. Warriors with it. Off a shin. Deflects and turned and kicked toward the goal. Slowed down by Kirsten Condon. Now here comes Winslow. Breaking in for the Raiders, Rio. Rio to Meek. Meek turns, and I recall as she blasts it wide, one of the goals she had when we saw them at Thomas was from very far out on the near side.
Yes.
And she absolutely crushed it over the goaltender's head.
Yeah, about 25 yards out, she kind of turned around and just put it, and it just dropped perfectly right over the goalie's head into that back far corner. And if I remember correctly, too, Mike, I believe that game was a big deal because the winner potentially was in and the loser was out of the playoffs.
Yeah, and I can't remember who they played for the life of me. We could go look it up, but
it's in the vault.
It's in the vault. Sure. You want to go back and relive the memories? Go to centralmainsports.com, click on Vault, or on YouTube, we are at Central Maine Sports. Go and find it there. It's out on the far side. And it is a Winslow ball. They'll throw it in. 6 minutes and 10 seconds into the first. Meek. This is Mira. Back to the middle. Picked off there by Kylie Eisenhower. Meek with a shot left-footed. It's blocked. Winslow keeps control of it, though, at the circle. Back to Meek, a shot. That is rolling right on Hope Hatchell, and she makes the save. Hatchell punt to Morse. Morse intercepted by Brianna Veyu. Veyu clears it back into the offensive zone, looking to get it ahead. They do. Look at Hatchell come out. She's been aggressive, and it's paid off.
Yeah, she's not showing any, not seeing thus far any of that never playing before.
Doesn't look like a rookie goaltender at all. All right, coming in for the Black Raiders, Maria Mamoris. Maria is a freshman. That's her with it right there. Where's number 13? Probably has a black cat. Probably walks under a ladder. Steps on cracks.
Her poor mother's back.
Yeah, what am I missing? Anything?
That's about it.
Any other superstitions? Eats the same meal every day when things go good. Whoop, there was a mistake there by Hatchell. And that is save, though. Or is it? It is a save.
That was a heck of a play there.
That was going in. And it's a save by a defender. I don't know who. It might have been Olivia Cody.
I believe 2.
All right, so Anna Gutsy. Here's the corner kick. Not a successful one. Mira Meek kept it alive. They get it over, and the blast is wide on the far side. So Winslow had a ball literally at the goal mouth, and Anna Gutsy got back into the play and made the save after Hope Hatchell had probably taken one too many chances. Here's Hatchell with the kick. That's not a great one. Picked off by Meek. Mamoris And Meek right there, over to Meek. This is Kiri. Kiri lost it on the dribble.
Good pressure there from Nokomis. I stand corrected, Mike. That save for Nokomis actually should be credited to 5, not 2.
Raylan Poulin.
Yeah, double-checked
All right, so Poulin.
The Mid-State Machine replay.
Hustled it back, and thank goodness for the Mid-State Machine replay. It allows us to clarify so many things. Throw in for Nokomis, pooched out to midfield. Right back at it. Eisenhower. It's a bouncer. And it's going to come out, and driving it out of there is Bella Lubier. Lubier up to near midfield. No score. Almost 10 minutes in to the first half. Here come the Meek sisters. The pass, though, is picked off and cleared out of there by Briley Bolya. Right back with it, though, is Meek. Meek to Meek, a shot wide of the corner. Meek went far side, too far.
A little bit of confusion there is I think the eldest of sisters wanted to run the weave and then didn't get the commitment on the inside, so they kind of end up in each other's space a little bit.
All right, here's a goal kick from Hope Hatchell. Oops, that one wasn't very good. Easily picked off by Memoris. Over to Meek. Kiri goes in, and rolling out of there is Hope Hatchell to get that roller. And now she punts it away. And I think her punting is a lot more than her place kicking, a lot better than her place kicking, put it that way.
Now that, I think you're going to have to see, someone else. We've seen it before in our season already.
Right.
A position player is going to have to come take those goal kicks.
Condon clears it in. Exactly. Nokomis drives it up. Lubier wanting to come, and it comes to her instead as Condon was right there. And Bella.
She had to wait in the box. Can't use her hands outside the box.
Right. All right, Nokomis keeps it in. Middle of the field, Abby Golden. Golden far side, and it's out off Nokomis. Our broadcast today brought to you by Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer, sales and service by a family that cares. By Somerset Stone & Stove, offering quality gas, pellet, wood stoves, and hardscape products. And by 201 Tire, Battery, and Service, your tire and battery experts on the Augusta-Vassalboro line.
Thus far, both these teams are really kind of attempting to do the same thing, which is sort of chip and chase to a certain extent. Winslow doing a little bit better job in the midfield, being able to possess it into the offensive zone. Nokomis kind of just ends up being a dump and get back on defense.
Memoris about halfway in. Defended well there, though, by Olivia Cody. Memoris sticks with it. Cody sticks with it, too. Cody wins the battle that time anyway. Back out deep. Down the right side. Here comes Winslow. In this scoreless game, pass through Meek, and it's cleared out by Olivia Cody. Not far, though. Winslow right back with it. Nice little pooch move, and the Raiders keep it, Nokomis keeps it alive. Over to Morse. Morse lost it at midfield, driven back in by Winslow. Pass to Meek. That is Mira. Her pass is blocked. Back in, though. Right to a Nokomis player, and blasting it over midfield, the Warriors. Got a foot race for it. Down there, running hard, Abby Golden. Can't tell who that is for Winslow. She might just play it out at that point. No. Abby Golden, look at the battle she's giving. Golden centers, and then it's deflected as she tried to. And it's out of bounds.
Off Winslow player, though, so you're going to get your first corner kick here for Nokomis, and really their first credible offensive opportunity.
So each team with one. One corner kick aside. And that one short hits the side of the net.
I said Nokomis there, they're just kind of a chip and see if you can win the one-on-one. It was a good pressure there as they were able to fight for Golden was and ends up earning the corner kick, not what you wanted out of the opportunity, but what you're looking for in terms of what they've sort of implemented offensively.
All right, Winslow subs 4 in. Among those coming out of the game, Mira Meek. Raiders get it to midfield. Here's Kira, the senior. Plays it over to her teammate. Give and go. Look at the pass. Meek turns on the Jets. Tries to cut to the middle, veered off there by Surrey Reimers.
Oh, someone is down for Nokomis.
Yeah, got an injured player. Meek, meanwhile, keeps that ball alive. Still going inside and coming out of the net is Hope Hatchell. And a Nokomis player is down. Get another look at that on the Mid-State Machine replay. Do we have it? We will. So we have a timeout on the field with 26:18 left in the first half. And so an injured Nokomis player. We will take a timeout as well. No score between Winslow and Nokomis. It's girls soccer. We'll continue after this on The Score.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com, where printing's personal, not puzzling.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost, and for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of the locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Mid-State Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Mid-State Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
As we come back here to Kennebec Savings Bank Field in Winslow, you see Briley Bolya being helped off the field and unable to use that right leg. Bolya is a senior. She went down. What did you see, AJ?
We got the tail end of it on the Mid-State Machine replay. Looked like she just planted. I thought rolled ankle, but then generally, even if the most tender of rolled ankles, you could probably put a little bit on it, but you feel bad because this Nokomis team is super racked with injury already.
And one of the reasons Hope Hatchell is in gold is because they are injury-plagued, and it just got worse. Headed out of bounds there by Kayla Morse, and the Raiders will have it here on the throw-in. Olivia Coldwell. Coldwell into Pooler. Middle of the field now, it's Salanpa. Addie Salanpa trying to get it over to Meek. It's intercepted, though, by Cody. Cody drives it out. No score here. 25:45 left in the first half. Girls high school soccer this afternoon on The Score. Tomorrow it's boys high school soccer. Mount Abram and Gardner will play at 3:30.
Another one of my favorite logos that I've seen in Maine high school, the Roadrunner. It's cool looking.
It's a good one. All right, a tussle right at midfield, down the sidelines. Really well done by Anna Guzzi, and it's offside.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think Neto didn't think that was going to be saved, and she was behind everybody. Easy offsides call, excuse me. And for Nokomis, you have to be really wary because obviously where that injury occurred, lose another player from that back line, and Winslow had already started to mount some pressure.
Yep. Raiders have certainly had the better of it when it comes to a territorial edge. Just getting that ball in was Emily Dagnalt. Midfield, Winslow comes away with it. Little pooch pass doesn't connect, but it does to Meek. Meek tried to play it ahead to Rio, and that was picked off. Now midfield, Condon. Condon down the right side for Morse. Morse hustles down. Morse slows, makes a move. Kirsten Condon centers it. Meek is right there off the knees. Meek shows her speed to Dagnalt. Here come the Raiders in this scoreless tie with 24:15 left in the first half. Driven in by Winslow. Let's see if Hatchell comes out. She does. And now a little more movement. I see Briley Bolia walking on her own over to her backpack to get her water bottle. So she's walked it off a little bit. So that's good to see because we saw her not able to put any weight on it.
And again, what it looked like is it just planted, and I'm a guess rolled. Couldn't, being where we are, I wasn't looking at the close view that our camera has.
Yeah, she's walking. She took her shoes off, but she's walking pretty well.
That, to me, also suggests rolled ankle, right? Because you're going to take off, relieve some of that pressure. And if you are going to go in, as my father would say, tight, really tight.
Yeah, that's why I would never take it off.
Yeah, because that swelling starts kicking in. Ooh, Winslow might have
picked
got
off.
away with a little push there.
Yeah, Cadence Robichaux picked it off. A little push. Guzzi went down to the ground.
She took a second to get up, too. She was a little surprised that there wasn't a call there.
Eisenhower up the right side to Haley LaValle. LaValle lost it, spiked back in. Meek. Both the Meek sisters are out there. Mira and Kiri. Intercepted. Midfield, it's Morse. Morse for Nokomis down the left side looking for Golden. Golden slows to the middle, stuffed.
Nice.
And stolen. I don't know who that is, but that's a heck of a defensive play.
Real tough to see those numbers.
Even you can't see it.
No.
Yeah, they blend in here. Those orange numbers and the orange sort of stripes that are on the back of the Winslow uniforms. That's right up there with the Lawrence football uniforms of last year.
Yeah. Yes.
Surrey Reimers back in her own end, up the sideline, out though, and it's going to be Winslow's ball here as we get down to 22:20 left first half, no score. Winslow literally had a ball right at the goal mouth, and it was cleared out by Anna Guzzi. That's blocked. Hit the backside of Guzzi. Guzzi's been all over the place. Raiders get it ahead. The turn, the shot there, and coming out is Hope Hatchell to smother that.
Yeah, that initially looked like a score attempt with just the head down, but it ended up being almost in a perfect spot there to pick up an easy assist.
Throw in here for Winslow.
Yeah, I'm trainer here, Mike, in front of us pulling out a bag of ice. I'm going with rolled ankle.
Yeah.
Because you know that feeling, too. Sometimes with her going down, it's not even initially the pain. It's just the weird sensation when you step wrong.
Yeah, Saka Page comes in for Winslow. Saka is a junior and coming out of the lineup for the Raiders. Kiri Meek. Eisenhower to Guzzi. Anna Guzzi. Midfield, trying to go to LaValle. LaValle had it picked off. Good steal there by Olivia Coldwell. Coldwell clears it into the offensive zone. Slowed. Back to Guzzi, midfield. Back on the foot there of Winslow's Olivia Coldwell. Blasted out by Olivia Cody. Winslow gets back. Elena Rio playing good defense.
Nice job there. Morse was going to try and run with that and just turn and get a clear path to the goalie.
Throw in here for the Nokomis Warriors, looking for their first win, 0-7-1. Tough year. Injuries have really crushed them this year. Here's Kayla Morse. You can see her wearing a knee brace. Raiders steal it. Midfield, that is Dagnalt, I believe. Got it to Meek. This is Mira. Ooh, Mira, and we've got another Nokomis player down, and I believe this is Olivia Cody. She's not getting up.
Yeah, she tried to cut off that kick there. Now she finally stands up.
Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to cut off that kick there from Mira and ended up, I think, just taking the brunt of the foot, basically.
So good to see Olivia get up. That's the last thing that Lucas Jewett needs is more time in the hospital.
And Nokomis coming down here and just getting beat up.
Here's the throw-in. Warriors with control. Nothing really close to the net. First time they get it up to Morse, though, that deep. Morse working in the corner there on Rio. Morse trying to make her move. Slides it back to Guzzi. Guzzi, nope, can't get it inside the circle. Blocked by Winslow. Raiders work it out. This is Dagnalt. Dagnalt ahead. Pass is picked off by Eisenhower. Good speed to hustle back, and coming out, though, is Bella Lubier, and Lubier pooches it out of bounds, not willing to take any kind of chance on that.
And I think that's just mathematically the smart play, right? You get, as obviously they set up for the throw-in here. Winslow can drop their whole defense back.
Passing to Cody, and on the sidelines, Guzzi can't save it. Raiders ball.
The other thing, too, we might see here, maybe more so in the second half, obviously, Mike. Warriors definitely have some players on the bench, but Winslow being really frequent with their subs.
Yeah.
And with the Nokomis team beat up.
Wear them down.
Yeah.
Meek, that was Mira. Eisenhower trying to settle that ball down, does. Eisenhower pooches it up. Back it goes, though, to Mira. Mira Meek up to midfield. Here comes Winslow. Way ahead of the pack, trying to send away Kiri. They do. Kiri Meek. Kiri Meek goes in. Poulin score! Kiri Meek had Poulin bearing down on her, but Kiri Meek able to score. And we've got our first goal of the game, and it's tallied by Winslow's Kiri Meek.
Nice just pass. Nice job as well. Show you one more time. That thread, Meek doing a nice job sitting back and not going off sides, and then even with the traffic, able to get a clear foot on it and put that through for the first goal.
21:46, the time of the goal here. And when you've got a player like Meek, you can make that kind of a pass because she can catch up to it really fast. So the Raiders draw first blood and lead it 1-0. Meek, give and go. Look at that. Oh, it was stopped there. Excellent defensive play made on the back line by Olivia Cody, who was hurt a little earlier. Actually, no, it wasn't Cody. It was 15, Cadence Robichaud. They get it ahead. Trying to run and catch up to it there was Raylyn Poulin, or Haley LaValle, I should say. LaValle beaten to it by Winslow. Near side, did she give it up, or what happened there? That was strange. Winslow's got it, though, and the Raiders kick it out to midfield. Hustling up. Robichaud. Eisenhower. Off the toe there of Guzzi. Deflected up to LaValle. LaValle couldn't use it. Now it's blasted up. And it's a two-hop save off the foot there of Mallory Smith by Bella Lubier. Up to Mira Meek. Mira drives it deep. Raylyn Poulin back on the sidelines. It's out. It'll be Poulin's ball to throw in. Poulin up to Smith. Here comes Nokomis. Nope, cleared up by Winslow. Surrey Reimers. Midfield. Picked off there by Mira Meek. Rolls over to Eisenhower. Eisenhower. Stopped at midfield by Winslow. Going to be a throw-in on the far side for Raylyn Poulin. Down the sidelines, it connects to Smith. Smith stops to the middle, but nobody there. In white. Midfield, here comes Winslow. Knocked down the knees there of Poulin. Eisenhower, off her chest, kicks it high into the air. Off the upper body of Elena Ryu, now scooting it over is Morse. Kayla Morse of Nokomis. Morse stops, cuts, plays it back to Poulin. Trying to go back to Morse, intercepted by Meek. Down the far side, hustling for it there, Abby Golden. What was that? Abby Golden circles it and fires to the net, and a save there by Lubier.
Yeah, too shallow of a crossing pass there, trying to center that one up.
Eisenhower stuffed. Now it's Kiri Meek. Meek with a blazing speed to the middle. Great ball skills. Meek down the right side.
Yep.
And
Offsides.
we've got a whistle. It's offsides.
Just barely. She couldn't hold up. Meek took an extra dribble there before she kicked it off, and just a smidge too far.
Not a bridge too far, but a smidge too far.
She was past the defenders. Again, I think that was a pretty easy call.
All right. Let's see what they do. Stopped. Now cleared out by Reimers. Ball ends up midfield. Back in, though, by Winslow. Loose ball, and coming out to snag that is Hatchell.
Nice play there. Initially, a little bit of a flummox on the clearing attempt. Just box out and let your goalie come track that down.
All right, blasted way deep. Raylan Poulin up the far side and out. All right, some subs coming in here. 14-15 left in the first half. 1-0 on a goal by Kiri Meek. And Meek will throw it in from the far side. Eisenhower tried to clear it. Couldn't. Kept in by Winslow. Nice moves down there. Nice moves, though, by Poulin to get back into the play. Little bump.
Yeah, body her up there. That was going to be a centering pass, too. It came at exact right time.
Little bump. Took her right out of the play. Excellent work there by Raylan Poulin. All right, the throw into Winslow. The Raiders trying to add to their 1-0 lead. Over to Meek. Kiri, great move. Kiri blasts it, and it's right on goal and a save for Hatchell.
It's already Meek's fourth shot, Kiri Meek's fourth shot on goal.
To the Winslow side of things, picking it up there was Kaylin Pappas. Pass intended for Meek got picked off by Guzzi. Guzzi got it ahead. It was played back to her. Now midfield, Condon. Rolled it over, driving it in, Mallory Smith.
That was a nice ball.
Down to LaValle. LaValle stopped. LaValle trying to stay with it, tries to center. That is blocked by Pappas. Winslow looking to clear. They get it up to Meek. Kiri Meek is a nice outlet when you need to clear it out of the zone.
Hit the turbo.
She's an instant clearing pass.
Nice
pooch ahead. Look at the skills there. Here is Dagnall. A one-hop shot. Easy save, though, for Hope Hatchell.
Dagnall in that situation, I think you can take an extra second to just gather that up and make sure you put a little bit more oomph on it. And more than anything, make sure that Hatchell has to move to save it.
Eisenhower to midfield. Picked up by Abby Golden over there. Winslow steals, takes it back in. Poulin up the sidelines, and it is out. Throw in. Raiders with the ball. Over to Meek. Touches it back. Now back to Meek. Just to fetch it. Now sizes up the field. You can't go at her like that if you're Cadence Robichaux. She's going to easily play it by you. She does for a shot, and it's high, and a save by Hatchell. You have to give Meek, both of them, space and play off them. It's like a cornerback playing against a very speedy receiver. You're not going to press cover him.
How about this? Hatchell gives up the one. Got it. There's a nice little breakout by Winslow, but that's her sixth save already. So
she's been okay.
For someone who's not played goalie before today, keeping the Warriors in it.
She's been okay. Addie Salanpa gets it in. Winslow with numbers. To the side, the shot wide on the short side. 11 minutes to go in the half.
Dagnall there. I'm not sure. It looked like that was a shot. She had running with there was Parker, Braden Parker. I think had a chance to try and center that and give Parker at least an opportunity at a pretty good look.
All right, more Meek. We've got Mira at the scores table ready to come in. That's picked off. Can they get a shot? Nope. It's deflected. Pinball's in. Cleared out by Nokomis. Meek's just going to let it go. Smart play.
They just, based on that, obviously they swapped there. Hatchell didn't take the goal kick, but it just seems like the defense is not totally sure what they're doing on the clear because it seems like every pass is going to Winslow.
Saka Page will throw it in. Page into Salanpa. Intercepted by Eisenhower. Eisenhower couldn't clear. Driven back inside. Kicked up by Condon. Winslow with it. Raiders trying to add to a 1-zip lead. There's a drive. It's wide, though. Actually, no, it wasn't. It just didn't make it on goal.
Again, too shallow. That you want to hook that a little bit more in the center because that goalie, you put it next to that post, easy one to track down. You put it in the center, they're going to hesitate about how far they can come out.
A blast into the Winslow zone. A chase down the far side, Golden. Golden comes up with it. Golden defended well, though. Golden to the corner. Defended well again. It's going to go to Winslow.
Yeah, Golden, I think, got a little bit too preoccupied with trying to body that up. Could have, I think, had an opportunity to sort of hit the brakes and maybe go the other way with it.
Throw in here for Winslow. 9 minutes to go in the first half. Maria Memoris in the game. Has the ball. Spikes it up to midfield. Poulin right back. Now Mira Meek. Kira, left side, looking to kind of float and maybe get a pass from her younger sister. Didn't work. Driven back in by Nokomis. Golden's got great speed down that left side, but she's veered off the play by Elena Rio. Rio drives it all the way to midfield. Winslow on the break. Whoops, stuff there. Poulin with a great defensive play.
There's say the other way.
Yep.
As a Poulin, I think if you get stuffed, you can't try and pull the ball with you.
Free kick here.
Nice D by Poulin.
You know, Nokomis has held their own. Not much offense, but they're playing decent defense. Here's a pass. Ahead of the pack. Here comes Winslow. The drive to the net. Can they get a shot off? No.
I think this is going to be a corner kick. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure it's deflected by Nokomis. Dagnall tried to center that up. She obviously had Carrie Meek on the backside, and then right next to her running with her was Maria
Memoris.
Thank you.
So here we go. 2 corner kicks now for Winslow. First one not effective. That one didn't make it to the net. Poulin cleared it.
You heard her say, too. Probably couldn't hear it on the broadcast. Said, oh, sorry. Just didn't get it much on it.
Nope. Raiders stick with it, though. That one's blasted up. Out of the net, and scooping it up there is Hope Hatchell. Oh, Meek got it. Pooches it toward the net. Nobody there, though, except Nokomis players. Back it comes to Mira. Mira with a shot, and she kind of misfired on that.
Understandably there, she's hurrying up to try and get that one towards the empty net. Just got just a little bit too much open face on the inside part of her foot and sent it wide.
To midfield, Winslow picks it off. Raiders have had it mostly on the Nokomis side of the field all game long. Here's Kira. Looking for Mira. Didn't connect. Cleared out. Only temporarily, though, down the far side, Elena Rio. Now that one's knocked out of bounds. Stopped by a fan on the far side. 6:25 to go in the half. 1-0 and a goal by Kiri Mira. Midfield. Little collision. Hopping up there to pick up the loose ball. Kayla Morse. Morse. Down the left side. Slows. Morse being defended very well there by Coldwell. Angles it to the middle. Golden is there. A little pushing. Golden sticking with it. Golden might come away with it. Yes, it's going to be Nokomis' ball.
Tell you what, soccer not generally known as a physical game. Golden going to push it right to the line and see where that ref's going to call it. Thus far, they're letting her bash around a little bit there. She's able to force a little bit of a turnover.
into Morris, but Winslow picks it off. Raiders work it out. Ball by Poulin. Poulin, though, hustles back. She's got good closing speed. Got back on that loose ball, but it's taken away from her.
Yeah,
now Poulin gets it back.
She was trying to box out and just let it go out of bounds. It was a nice job. I think that was, no, I was going to say Dagnall, but I don't believe so. It looks like a double-digit number from here.
Could be Kaylin Pappas, 10.
But she did a nice job there. She ended up not only keeping it alive, nearly got a breakaway out of it. Poulin was just trying to let that roll out of bounds.
All right, in for Winslow, 3-10 Neto.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Nokomis on a break. It's Golden. Golden trying to pooch it ahead. Get it to Morse. Didn't connect. Restart here or a free kick here. Wrong sport. Nope, a throw. In. Out again.
Going to be another throw here. I think Golden jumped the gun a little bit on that centering pass. She still had some space to work with and press the defense.
Eisenhower gets the throw in. Left to back. Pass to the middle. A stuff. Pooched back. Guzzi. Couldn't get on it. Winslow with it. Meek. It's Mira. Kiri is up over midfield. Kiri with their goal today. Driving it ahead for Kiri. Kiri catches. Kiri slows it up, sizes up the field. Back it goes. Chance for a shot here, and it's off the side of the foot there. Another opportunity. That's off a Nokomis player. Rolls wide. Goalkeeper Hatch will come out, challenging Meek for it. Going to be a corner kick.
Nice job there. Try to set her up a second time. Nearly got a deflection in. And how about again, as you saw there, Miri just waiting, staying on sides. The second that ball leaves the foot, because it's when the pass starts, you can't be behind the defense.
Kiri Meek drives it. Loose. Oh, off the crossbar. Rebound. Still loose in front of the net. Cleared out by Nokomis, at least to relieve some of the pressure. Hustling is Guzzi. Guzzi, though, beaten to it by Pappas. It's out of bounds off Winslow.
The plumbing makes a save.
The pipe is real. Cody. Throw in. Picked off by Salanpa. Cleared back in by Winslow. Mamoris trying to get it from Poulin. Nope. Up to Guzzi. 3 minutes left. Guzzi ahead for Condon. Condon with speed. Condon trying to get it from Lubier. Lubier got it out.
Whew, just barely. That took an extra second there to roll over.
Bella Lubier making sure. The throw in very quickly. Guzzi back in the corner for Condon. Condon. Loose ball right there. Morse back to the top. Nobody home in white. Golden does come over and get it. Not a Condon. Condon angles it, and it is going out.
Yeah, that she sort of just turned. She was hoping that I think that was a little bit more center. Instead, just an easy chip over the end line.
Goal kick here for Bella Lubier. Raiders get it up. Meek.
That was a nice touch pass.
Eisenhower intercepts at midfield.
I was going to say, should have went back to Meek, but a nice play there to get the ball back.
Nice speed here by Mamoris. Mamoris stopped. Now to Meek. Intercepted, cleared out of there by Cadence Robichaux, and unable to keep it in right in front of us, Condon. Minute and a half to go in the half. 1-0 Winslow. Coming in for the Raiders, 8, Emily Dagnall. Coming out, Maria Mamoris. Meek steals. This is Mira.
Nice D. Mira steals it back.
Back in it goes. On it there. Mallory Smith. Pass to the middle. Cleared back out of the zone by Surrey Reimers. That'll make it out. 1 minute to go. Throw in here for Winslow. Kaylin Pappas. Picked off by Condon. Stolen back by Winslow. Pappas lost it to Mallory Smith, who cleared it up to midfield. Back to Pappas. Pappas ahead for Page. Page makes a move. Saka Page got stuffed. Stuffed again. Ball's out. That should be Winslow's. It is. Page got to hurry.
Surprised the eldest of Meeks is on the far side, not really coming to get involved with only a minute left. I know you want to stay spread out, but with 26 seconds.
Might as well go for it. Turn on the heat. Raiders trying to force the issue down to 20. Nokomis trying to survive. Picked off by Salanpa. Salanpa with 10 seconds left. Smith cleared it to midfield. Bombed right back in by Kelty Pooler. Right at the line there. 5 seconds left. Eisenhower relieves the pressure. Clears it. And that will run the clock out. That thing's loud, isn't it?
No joke.
And that is it for the first half here at Kennebec Savings Bank Field in Winslow. 1 goal scored by Kiri Meek, and that is it. We go to halftime. The score here from Winslow is Winslow 1 and Nokomis 0. You're watching and listening to high school soccer on The Score.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity, where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
For the safety of you and your family, 201 Tire Battery and Service on Riverside Drive in Vassalboro offers only the best and most reliable tires and batteries, including used batteries for your ride, cars, motorcycles, and more. And tires for everything. Tractors, lawnmowers, your car and truck, custom rims? Yup, of course. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 until 5, Friday till 3. Pet friendly with free battery testing and complimentary ice cream. 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta Vassalboro line.
Is it time for an auto loan? The team at Connected Credit Union will focus on an affordable monthly payment to fit your budget, while offering you a low rate and great service. Give our loan team a try for your next auto purchase. The added convenience of applying online or using our mobile app is just one more way Connected Credit Union makes your financing easy. Get connected, stay connected. Federally insured by the NCUA, member eligibility required.
At Haight Chevrolet in Skowhegan, our family is here for your family. And our family has been providing affordable, reliable transportation to families in central and western Maine for 113 years. You don't have that kind of longevity in the car business without building strong, trusting relationships with customers from one generation to the next. Whether you're looking for a new or pre-owned, financing, or special incentives, your shopping experience is always stress-free at Haight Chevy. Haight Chevrolet on Madison Avenue as you turn into Skowhegan. You'll also find the Haight family of dealerships in Madison and Farmington.
First half recap from Kennebec Savings Bank Field here in Winslow, sponsored by 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984 in Skowhegan. We just have one score to break down here, one goal to break down here. Kiri Meek scored it for Winslow, came at 21:46 of the first half. That is it goal-wise, 1-0 Winslow. The Meek goal again coming at 21:46, just a little shy of midway through the first half. Corner kicks, 3 for Winslow and 1 for the Nokomis Warriors. That's it. Our first half breakdown is brought to you by 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984 in Skowhegan. More coming after this on The Score.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher.
An HVAC technician.
Pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect.
Physical therapist.
I'm going to be a lawyer.
or we're a stop along the way.
I'm going to be a doctor.
A machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer.
An athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Casella Waste. You see their trucks everywhere all the time. That's because they're out taking care of customers like you. Roll-off dumpsters, they've got them 15 to 50 yards. And they're in your neighborhood picking up the trash so you don't have to worry about it. Weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly. From 2 to 10 yards. Casella Waste will also deliver portable toilets when and where you need them. And they offer septic services. Call to learn more about Casella Waste. 872-8257. 872-8257 for Casella Waste.
Manchester Motors is your official Coyote tractor dealer. If you work the land, you just got to be a jack of all trades type. There's just too much to do. So if you got to be a welder or a farmer or a ditch digger. That's just who you are that day. Then tomorrow, you can be somebody else. Find your Coyote tractor at Manchester Motors, 1031 Western Avenue, Manchester.
My dad's a real hero. Not like a superhero or anything. More like a regular dad kind of hero. 'Cause every weekend, even when the weather's bad and it's super snowy, he always gets us there safe.
They don't know how you do it. All they know is that you care.
See Skowhegan Tire Center. They beat any price. Route 201, Skowhegan.
Whittemore & Sons, your Coyote tractor dealer. Dependable sales and service for over 50 years. We are located on the Waterville Road in Skowhegan. Sales and service by a family who cares.
Oh, please start.
You wouldn't allow your car to bypass its maintenance, would you?
Hey, Jen, would you look this up on your computer? Oh, wish I could. This office computer is so slow.
How about your computer maintenance? Trust the pros at Computer Improvements. They can come on site or stop by, handling general maintenance, antivirus protection, hardware upgrades, and Computer Improvements can set you up with solid-state hardware memory, giving your operating system wicked fast response time due to less moving parts, so your day isn't like this. Contact Computer Improvements to schedule your service today. Computer Improvements, downtown Skowhegan.
Halftime here at Kennebec Savings Bank Field in Winslow. Halftime on the score brought to you by Hammond Lumber Company, serving Maine and New Hampshire from 22 locations. Your building project partner, HammondLumber.com. Mike Violet, AJ Knight, Chaz Wing, all back here live at Kennebec Savings Bank Field. I think, AJ, if you had told Nokomis coach Lucas Jewett, you'll only be down 1-0 at halftime, he would have probably said, I would take that.
1-0 too, especially after you mentioned another injury with another one of your players going down. We'll see if Bellevue returns to the game. Thus far, she at least was up and walking around. She got ice, questionable, but again, with one of your backline players down, as this Winslow team has really been rolling, you see some of the first half highlights, I say yes.
Well, yeah, we'll see. Meantime, Winslow has gotten the ball to Kiri Meek, and that's what you want to do in scoring position, and she buried the one really great opportunity that she had. She put it in, but you can see how they play it to her, and if you just pooch it ahead enough, she can outrun the field and get that ball and get in scoring position. Meanwhile, when you look at Nokomis's fortunes here in the first half, playing with a goaltender in Hope Hatchell, who'd never played the position before in a game until today, she looks pretty good. She's very confident. She certainly is aggressive.
Yeah, by my count, 6 saves for Hatchell, 1 goal against, and then 1 save, as you saw there in the first half highlights, where the ball looked like it was pretty much crossed, but Poulin ended up kicking it out. I think pretty solid, especially the quality of shots that Winslow's gotten versus Nokomis. I've got 2 shots on goal for Nokomis. Both of them, though, have come outside the box. So for Loubier, I think a chance to really obviously track those down because they weren't heavy-footed blasts by any stretch. And so Hatchell, I think, has played well enough to keep you in the game.
Yeah, she has. Nokomis has just got to work on getting offensive scoring opportunities. They just have not been there at all, and Bella Loubier has handled a few balls, sort of stray ones that have come into her area, but generally speaking, Nokomis has not really threatened it. I'm watching Bollier right now being worked on, and I'm not sure we're going to see her because they just brought a pair of crutches over there.
Oh, no, you hate to see that.
That's not good to see. We'll keep an eye on that as we try to get a shot. You see that young girl who just got up walk away, but that's Bollier sitting on the bench there, Briley Bollier, a junior, being worked on right now. Maybe they're just taping it. I don't know. Maybe the crutches were just a precaution, but that's what we can see so far. 1-0 Winslow over Nokomis, second half action. Next on the score.
Whether you're looking to buy, build, or refinance your home, at Skowhegan Savings, we make buying your home a personalized experience. Our team of local community bankers are available on your time to help you every step of the way, from pre-qualification to closing your loan. We have a variety of mortgage terms to fit your needs and a biweekly payment option that can save you time and money off your loan. We also won't sell your loan, so your loan stays local with us. Contact one of our community bankers or apply online at skowhegan.com to start your home buying journey today.
Notice the price of gas and oil lately? Thinking about a pellet stove? Pellets are a renewable resource that are economical, and pellet stoves don't have to be ugly or loud. Come talk to us at Somerset Stone & Stove. Let us explain why now is the best time to have your pellet stove installed. Wouldn't you love to have a gas stove or fireplace designed for your home? Let Somerset Stone & Stove design and install a Regency gas stove or fireplace that is just right for you. Let us customize your Regency gas stove or fireplace while you enjoy the beauty and warmth. Visit Somerset Stone & Stove in Oakland.
Discover the printing experience you've been searching for at SBS Carbon Copy on 54 Main Street in Waterville. Tired of getting lost in big box stores? Whether you need unique business cards or large format printing up to 44 inches wide, customized invitations that scream you, we've got it all. Our team is here to print, copy, or scan with a smile. Fast, affordable, and with a touch of personality. Don't settle for ordinary. Dash over to mainprintingservices.com where printing's personal, not puzzling.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here at Kennebec Savings Bank Field in Winslow. 1-0 in favor of Winslow over Nokomis here as we get ready to roll in the second half. Our game today brought to you by Manchester Motors, your Coyote tractor dealer. We Dig Dirt by Casella Waste for your residential and commercial trash pickup, and by Computer Improvements. From sales of computers and accessories to service, we are your go-to computer store. Nokomis ready to rock and roll. And Winslow is now.
Again, worth noting, started off, as we talked to Coach a little bit as we were getting set up this afternoon, he said that they started with their two toughest games. They unfortunately lost both those games. We've seen that Gardner girls team, and we know what the expectations are. Sophia Marone, one of the best goal scorers in the state. They tied with him, I think a sign of what this Winslow team can do, and they've been rolling 3 wins after that tie.
All right, Nokomis ball to start the second half. And pooching it back is Condon. Condon to Smith. Smith to Golden. Golden taken away. Here comes Winslow. Over midfield, it's Neto. Neto angles it in. Back to get it, though, is Poulin. Poulin left it there for Eisenhower. Eisenhower brings it to the corner. Back to Poulin. Poulin, left-footed kick. It's blocked by Winslow. Raiders hustle up, save it. To Tenley Neto. Neto in the middle. Winslow playing a game pass here. That one goes by Meek. Scooping it up is Mira. To Kiri. Kiri turns. Blast one. It's wide.
I think for Winslow, a little bit crisper passes. I think in the first half had a few more, very good goal-scoring opportunities. But I imagine the strategy for the Black Raiders here in the second half is the tried-and-true Mike Violet strategy, which is when you're shooting, you're dangerous.
All right, the goal kick not great. Neto angles it, and a one-hop save there by Hope Hatchell. She's much better at punting the ball.
And I think that's not a surprise. I think you practice that a little bit. The goal kicks, I think, a little bit tough. Especially when you're a position player, you get a little bit more run into them.
All right, Condon gets it ahead of the field. Down the left side to Golden. Golden not able to get a shot off, and it's punched out by Dagnalt.
Just see there, left-footed, I'm going to guess, not her dominant foot.
No.
And just didn't get anything on it.
Corner kick here for Nokomis. Mallory Smith tees it up. Good one. Off the chest of a Winslow defender. Nobody there in white, and the Raiders will run it out.
That's an understatement. There's a ton of black and orange there.
A lot of numbers. Nice job to handle it at midfield for the Winslow Black Raiders. It's Salanpa. Salanpa couldn't do anything with it. Cleared back by Reimers.
She got held up just enough by Rennie and able to slow down what was looking like a promising break.
Reimers high into the air to Guzzi. Guzzi down the left sideline looking for Morse. Didn't connect. It'll go back to Winslow. 1-0. And, taking a look down on the bench for Nokomis Briley Bolya, now officially using crutches. So I saw her walk over here. But she's got crutches. She does have her Crocs on, too. Or whatever that means.
Supreme comfort.
Right. Okay. Neto. AJ Knight, our spokesman for Crocs.
I've never owned a pair. It's just what I've been told.
I have a pair, and they are comfortable.
I say, didn't you have those specifically from your
foot injury?
I was going to say bionic replacements.
Yes. That's for a foot injury that I had in the heel because I couldn't wear shoes because I had an egg growing out of my heel, and I had to have it taken out.
That's right.
And
You
before
told me that.
I had the egg taken out, the only thing I could wear was Crocs because obviously there's no backs on them.
Right.
That one deflects out of bounds. So that's why I got a pair of Crocs, and I do actually wear them mostly in the house. I don't go out much with them.
That's what I've seen. Most people, I think, who are reasonable individuals just wear them as sort of comfortable shoes. Maybe if you're going to run out to the garage or something, you'll throw them on because they're super comfy.
Right. And that's no slight on Riley Beaulieu. She's got every right to wear Crocs.
Yes.
Out here at a soccer game.
An injury, as we start, you told the story, is a prime reason to wear them.
Right. It's also much easier to change in and out of soccer cleats when you're just wearing a pair of Crocs. That one's driven all the way back to Lubier.
Got underneath
kickball,
it.
yeah. A hop and out.
Good play by Golden there, not to be too aggressive, and they get a throw in, get a couple more bodies down in the offensive zone.
Except they threw it right to Winslow. Golden. She likes to play it a little chippy, doesn't she?
She does. That's what I was laughing at. Didn't feel like she's playing the ball at all in that situation.
Now here is Golden. Golden.
Yeah, be careful there. Speaking of
Pappas.
She stepped on that one, nearly rolled an ankle herself.
Eisenhower breaks the play
Ooh,
up.
that's a jersey tuck.
Chipping is two there. Oh, Eisenhower going at it there with Winslow's Maria Mamuris.
That was an easy one. You saw that jersey got quite a ways away from the body there. Easy C for the tug.
All right, here's Kylie Eisenhower. Inside, kicked out of there by Meek.
I think Condon could have, made a little bit more of a
that
play.
hit somebody's hands there for Winslow. They didn't
Sure
call
looked
it.
like it. That was in the box, too. That's a big deal.
Yep. Near side, Poulin, and that's out off Poulin, I believe.
That was a heck of a play there to get a little deflection there from Neto.
All right, a throw in here for Tenley Neto. Neto trying to hit her teammate on the fly. That was Dagnall. Didn't work. Throw in, though, for the Raiders. 1 goal is it. A winless team in Nokomis has held Winslow to 1 goal. It's 1-0. Dagnall picked off. Reimers stuffed.
Seemed like Nokomis come out with a little bit more of an edge this half, didn't they?
A little chippy. Smith. Stolen by Golden. Golden. Some good speed to get back into the play, though, by Brianna Veyu, and that was the end of that.
That was a heck of a nice effort there defensively. Golden with a nice move and then just couldn't quite maintain the advantage.
Raylan Poulin into Eisenhower. Back to Poulin. Poulin down the sidelines for Golden. Kept it in. Now it's Smith. Stuffed. Taken away by Kaylin Pappas. Driven back in by Poulin. Most of the play at midfield here, though, in the second half. We're 6.5 minutes in. Near side for the Raiders, Mamoris.
Just didn't get enough on that. Streaking down there, had a teammate and just couldn't get it through to her.
Poulin off Dagnall. Now driven out by Reimers. Stopped at midfield by Winslow. That one in the air, knocked down by Eisenhower. Eisenhower with a push there with Dagnall. To midfield, Kirsten Condon fighting Meek for it. Nokomis playing tough here in the second half. I like what they're doing. Driven back in. Winslow can't use it. Right there at midfield. Comes down to Mallory Smith. Now to Meek. Look out. They get the ball ahead. Well, didn't make it all the way through to Carrie Meek. Now it's driven wide. Stays inbounds. Driven on net, and a save is made by Hope Hatchell. 32-25 to go in the second half. 1-0 Winslow on a goal in the first half by Kiri Meek. Meek rolled it ahead. Poulin blasted up. Eisenhower slowed it. Eisenhower gets it away from Mira Meek. Now the pass to midfield. Here comes Nokomis. Morse over to Golden. Now to Eisenhower. Condon missed it, or I checked that it was for Olivia Cody who missed it. Look out, Meek steals. Carey to the middle. She was thinking of a give and go there. Didn't work. Kept in by Winslow. Eisenhower blasts it all the way out. Condon floating at midfield, trying to knock it down. Condon there with Golden. Ahead to Golden. Golden to the middle. Some space, but she's veered off the play. Abby Golden looked like she had a shot at a shot, but it didn't happen. Muscle tussle here. Kirsten Condon there with all kinds of chippiness on the play on Maria Mamunis. A throw in here for Reimers. Reimers to Golden. Golden turns, runs away from Pappas. To the middle, nobody home, ball loose. Boxed around, hopping on it there is Condon, and she blasts it high over the net.
Nokomis is just a step slow.
Yep.
I think if they were a little bit more aggressive, right there, I think he had two really good opportunities, but they just seemed to trail just a little bit behind. And maybe that's, you're playing with less numbers. You don't want to get yourself overextended, but man, it felt like they had a chance right there to get the tying goal. Excuse me.
All right, cleared out. Went off the thighs of Meek. Now Mira. In the middle, Dagnalt. Dagnalt can't do much with it. Meek tries to jump back into the play with Guzzi. She does.
Tell you what, she turns on the jets, she goes.
Great closing speed. Carrie Meek, the throw-in. Lobbed ahead, right side. Mamunis is there, but it's knocked on goal and a save by Hatchell. Or I should say scooped up. I'm not sure if that's a shot. Punts it away. At midfield, Condon. Or check that, it's 3, Kayla Morse. Morse down the right side for Anna Guzzi, can't catch it.
Let's say, Nokomis, I feel like, has I want to say sense of urgency, but then they just don't have the final close. Like I said, we're just talking about, I think they had an opportunity there to tie the game up, and we're a little bit a step slow, but just feel like they're playing more desperate right now.
Kayla Morse. Over to Mallory Smith. Pooched out by Winslow. To Meek. Eisenhower now blasts it all the way down the far side. Scooped up there by Bella Lubier.
Tell you what, Eisenhower is in the middle of all of it to start the second half.
Here's Golden. Golden kicks it ahead. Golden trying to drive one. It was blocked. Abby Golden was in scoring position there. But it was blocked. It's a throw in here for Nokomis. It'll be Mallory Smith. 28:50 to go in the second half. 1-0 Winslow on a goal by Kiri Meek.
Eisenhower subbing out. If I'm Nokomis, I ain't letting her sit out long. Yeah. She has been involved in a lot of it to start this second half.
Come out, have a drink, take a minute or two, get back in. Poulin.
There's a chance. Whistle goes against the Black Raiders here. Nokomis going to have a free kick just outside the box.
Mallory Smith blasts it up, and it's saved there by Lubier. Smith got good wood on that one.
I think she led that just a little bit further than she wanted because Condon was coming in there. If she'd left a little short, Condon, I think, had a golden opportunity for a header.
Meek with a header off the shin, though, of the defender, Cadence Robichaux. Look out. It's Dagnalt. Dagnalt plays it ahead. Can she get a shot away? Yes, but a very weak one, and it rolls wide, and we've got a player down for Winslow.
I missed what happened because I think it happened somewhere in that header kicking, and she just went down before Dagnalt even got that breakaway.
In the circle, and the officials have stopped the clock with 27:55. And they will go out to midfield. 1-0 Winslow with said 27:55 left in the second half. We have an injury timeout. We'll take a timeout too. More soccer from Kennebec Savings Bank Field in Winslow right after this on The Score.
At Central Maine Community College, we are building things that last. We're investing in technology, new facilities, and offering more degree programs than ever before. You can get the traditional college experience at a fraction of the cost. And for some, it's even free.
Wait, did she just say free?
That's right, free tuition for Maine high school grads from 2020 through 25. Set your goals and find your path at CM. Let's build a future together.
For us, it's a family business that is steeped in tradition. You know, our relationship with Waterville goes back a long ways. Over the years, we've been fortunate enough to grow, and we've been able to grow with the town. We look at the work that we do as something bigger than just the sale of a car or the servicing of an automobile. We're here to be a part of something bigger than just ourselves by giving back to the community with our time and our energy, because it's all about taking care of people.
Saka Page, the injured player for Winslow, as you can see, slowly walking off the field. We thought that she looked a little dazed, to be perfectly honest with you.
It seemed like she was sitting there waiting for the trainer to come out, just trying to catch her breath.
Yeah, she's walking really slowly.
Not been a good day. Team's getting beat. I mean, it's gotten a little bit more physical here in this second half.
It sure has. Play back underway, meanwhile, as we watch Saka Page, and it's inside, and it's loose, and the shot is wide to the far side. That was close.
Those goal kicks have been an adventure for this Warriors team all day, and right there you nearly give up a point-blank goal.
Free kick. Not great. Knocked down by Cody. To Meek. Couldn't do anything with it. Cleared out to midfield.
Tell you what, seems like, and Nokomis made the adjustment to a certain extent. Meek not going to go anywhere without a little bit of a crowd.
Saka Page here on the sidelines doing a little jogging, trying to work out the kinks from that hit. Poulin drives it back in.
Which would be unfortunate for Winslow, because didn't Coach tell us before the game they already have a player out because of concussion protocol?
Yes. Get a couple out, but Nokomis has more than a couple.
Well, the Nokomis is beat up for sure.
Including losing Briley Bolya today to what looks like an ankle injury. That's out far side. 26:40 to go in the second half. 1-0 Winslow. Page just trying to walk it off below us. Raiders knock it back into the Nokomis zone. Right back to Meek. Couldn't handle it. Driven out by Nokomis. Now at midfield for the Warriors, Mallory Smith. Smith right side to Guzzi. Nokomis looking for the equalizer. Out on the far side. A throw in here for the Warriors. Here's the throw in to no one in particular. Now the center blocked. Is that a hand? I think so.
Sure looked like it. I think that hit straight arm. If not, actually, it looks like I don't think they're going to call that. I think this is just going to be a corner kick just off the Winslow body and out of bounds.
It is a corner. It's Mallory Smith. Off ahead and out. What do we got for corner numbers?
I got 3 and 3.
3 and 3, okay.
3 in the first half for Winslow, none thus far. 1 in the first half for Nokomis. That was their second this half.
So 3 and 3. Here's Bella Lubier. Lining it up. Up to Meek. Played it off her chest. Stolen, though, by Mallory Smith. Smith lost it to Meek. That's Mira ahead of the pack, trying to get. It is Maria Mamouris. Mamouris played it back to no one. The only person there was in white, Olivia Cody, but stolen by Meek. That's Kiri. Mira's ahead. That is blocked there by the defender for Nokomis. That's somebody wearing 19, which is what Hope Hatchell was wearing before she moved to goal for this game. All right, here's Smith. Midfield, drives it in. Raiders leave it. Pooched back, now Guzzi. Blasted all the way in and right to Bella Lubier.
No surprise here for Nokomis. Next chance for subs. Eisenhower going right back in.
Yeah. Smith missed that. Comes down to Tenley Neto. Neto had it taken away by Poulin. Now Meek. Now Poulin again. Back and forth it goes. Golden off the shin there of Winslow's Adi Salanpa.
I think you've seen a slight adjustment here as Kyrie's gone back a little bit deeper in the midfield to try and help, I think, move the ball up. But even still, Nokomis has played sound defensively, just not letting a whole lot get through.
This is Haley Getchell just in the game wearing 17. The throw in. Winslow picks it off. Eisenhower drives it right back. Couple of hops, and Luby are on it.
That's about as close as it gets because they're going sprinting right in after that.
All right, midfield. Guzzi trying to keep that ball alive, and
off Winslow.
She did.
Just kind of bodied up there so that Winslow couldn't gather, and it was last touched by Black Raiders.
Into Guzzi. Guzzi in the middle, pass looking for Morse, intercepted by Winslow, out of bounds off Winslow. Raylan Poulin had a brief rest, and she is about to come back in. Been very good today playing defense. Eisenhower drop kicked it in, up to Smith, blasted away from her. Now Eisenhower with it again. She's got a big leg. Turns, drives it up, looking for Morse, didn't connect. Winslow trying to clear, Raiders can't. Eisenhower kept it alive. Winslow finds some open space. Here come the Raiders. This is Mamoris. Mamoris ahead of the pack, looking for Tenley Neto. No, looking for Meek. Meek trying to, she is knocked down defensively there by Suri Reimers. And a card is out.
No surprise there. Reimers, I think, as you can see on the mid-state machine, it's a replay. They got her feet tangled up a little bit as she got caught when Meek hit the Jets. Sort of fell into it, but nonetheless, should be a penalty kick here for Meeks and a chance to really give Winslow some breathing room.
All right. One-on-one, Mira Meek and Hope Hatchell. A true test for Hatchell here, a first-time goaltender against Mira Meek. Mira has it lined up. Hatchell right in the middle. Here's the whistle. Meek scores. That was ice cream for Mira Meek, and it's the Meek sisters 2, Nokomis nothing. Time of the goal, 18:02. And Mira Meek makes it 2-0.
There goes 20.
Back in the game, as Chaz just pointed out, Saka Page. And she will come in for Kiri Meek. So the Raiders double up their lead. Throw in here by Winslow at midfield. Goes by Golden. Golden on it. Golden being defended there by Mira Meek. And it went out off Nokomis. The throw into Page. Back in the game. Looked like it went off a hand there. They didn't call it. Mamoris hops up. Right side for Neto. Neto angles it back to the middle. Run off there by Olivia Cody. Mamoris, or check that, that's 12. Adeline Salanpa, and she missed. So it'll be a free kick here or a goal kick. Goal kick. Away it goes. Intercepted by Meek. Mira, who just scored, keeps it alive, but Poulin back on it. Poulin out on the far side.
Nokomis had their opportunities. Again, it just maybe, I don't think he got caught up. Winslow's been running that offense all day, and this just two times it happened to work. The first time, Kiri gets the first one, and then Mira gets the penalty, and then buries the penalty kick.
Guzzi intercepts. Clears it down the sideline, but out, and it'll be a Raiders ball. 20 minutes left in the second half. 2-zip Winslow. The Meek sisters have each scored. All right, Winslow, middle of the field. That's Dagnault. Up to Tenley Neto. Neto can't handle. A battle, and letting it go out of bounds there was Haley Getchell. Getchell, the throw-in, knocked out by Neto. Getchell throws in. Into Smith. Ball picked off by Olivia Coldwell. To Page. Over to Meek. Page hops up, give and go. Pass doesn't connect. Eisenhower fights for it there. Comes away with it. Over to Guzzi. Guzzi across midfield, out.
Then the side goal over there.
Yes. Counts for a quarter of a goal when it goes in that one.
Very, very lackluster effort by that dad standing in that goal to even stop.
Did not
that
even
one.
move.
Yeah.
Just stood there and watched it go by.
Like a house
Weak.
on the side of the road.
That's right, Ernie Harwell. That's one of the great sayings of all time. From one of the great broadcasters of all time. And his Tigers are back in the playoffs.
They were winning earlier.
They were up 3-0 earlier.
And look at Meek just run around there and get that ball back.
She can do it, can't she?
She is just, when she hits the Jets, she hits the Jets.
She is.
There she goes. Nice little give and
dominant
go.
player. Here she goes. Down the left side, a high shot, and it's wide on the short side.
A better angle there for Hatchell than we have. But it looked like for a second there she let it go. And I'm like, yeah, if it's anywhere close. We've already seen in a soccer game this year where there's a little bit of a debate, and it cost the home team, Erskine Academy Eagles, against the Waterville Panthers in a game we had earlier this season.
Still 3-0 Tigers in the eighth inning. Tarek Skubal, who's going to win the Cy Young Award in the American League. 6 innings, 4 hits, no runs, 6 strikeouts. He's done for the day. So he did his job.
So just a normal day for him.
Yes. He's already won 18. He's won the American League Triple Crown. He led the league in wins, led the league in ERA, led the league in strikeouts, as did Chris Sale in the National League, except Sale apparently is out at least for the division series for the Braves, which hurts.
Big time.
He goes the whole year completely healthy, wins the Cy Young or will, and gets hurt right before their biggest game of the year, but they still won. Here's Golden to the middle. Makes a move off the shins there of a Winslow defender. And over to Meek. This is Kiri. Kiri blasts it up. Off the thighs there of Poulin. Now it's played in, trying to hustle up to it. There is Braden Parker, couldn't reach it. Smith, stolen. Driven in by Winslow. Back to Poulin. Poulin has been a stalwart back there on the back line. Trying to save it there for the Raiders. Olivia Coldwell, unsuccessful. Smith, the throw into Golden. Too far. Out. That'll be out of Winslow.
Golden.
Abby Golden, you can see.
Yeah, stepped on a foot.
She's hopping around. Just what they need. They've already had one ankle claim a player today in Briley Bolia. And now Golden is down. Ouch. As soon as you saw that one, ouch. So quick injury timeout in the field. We'll take it to 16:15 left in the second half. The score is Winslow 2 and Nokomis nothing. You're watching and listening to High School Soccer on the Score.
When you're ready to tackle your next building project, no matter how big or small, depend on Hammond Lumber Company for the products and services you need. The knowledgeable staff at Hammond Lumber will be with you every step of the way and keep your project on schedule. From free estimating and project planning to design and drafting services, an extensive product inventory with a wide variety of brands to choose from, and of course, Hammond delivers from any of their locations across Maine and New Hampshire. Hammond Lumber Company, your building project partner.
All right, Abby Golden up, walks off under her own power. Has to leave, obviously, for now. Kirsten Condon will come back in, but Golden looks like she rolled an ankle.
Yeah, just a little bit of a collision there on that pass that goes up and just stepped on a foot.
Throw in, Condon. Right between the legs of the defender there, Coldwell, to Eisenhower. Eisenhower tries to go right side. Ball eventually does roll through to Haley LaValle. All the way over to the other side to Condon. Condon runs into Coldwell. Condon with a ball. Condon centers. Guzzi kept it alive, but a wall of Winslow players there. Glances off the head of Kiri Meek. Blasted right back. Hustling for it, trying to touch up is Morse, and she can't reach it.
Eisenhower just a little bit too much. Almost a really perfect drop there just on the far side of the box for taking just a smidge off of it. Could have had a chance to set something up, but Eisenhower's played a pretty good second half.
She sure has.
Problem is Nokomis coming in shorthanded and not leaving with the same numbers they came down to Winslow with.
No. The MASH unit has gained more members. Lubier with the kick. Condon, Smith now with it. Back to Condon, back to Smith. Mallory Smith. Nice job to slow it up. Centered it, but Meek cleared it. No, she didn't. Coldwell trying to get it ahead to Meek, and it works. Kiri Meek. There's Mira. Look out. Pulling back, coming way out of the net there and blasting it away as Hope Hatchell. Good goalie play.
Yeah, 100%, because that was setting up to be potentially 2 or 3 Winslow Black Raiders ahead of her defense.
Eisenhower to midfield to Morse. Couldn't use it. Driven down. Dagnalt is there. Dagnalt trying to get a shot off, but Poulin closes fast and shuts her off. Dagnalt. Back to Page. The shot is kicked away. Back to Meek. Meek shot right into the arms, the waiting arms of Hope Hatchell.
Now, Dagnall just took, I think, 1 too many dribbles. I think you had to uncork that while you had the chance. Poulin did a nice job closing down, not even letting a shot get off.
All right, Guzzi drives it high. Comes down. A little bit of a header there, but Morse able to pick it up. Morse, nice move. Morse with a blast, but in the end, not much on it, and it's scooped up by Lubier. Kicked out of there by Bella Lubier. All the way back beyond midfield. Cadence Robichaux. Bounces around, still loose. Poulin got jammed up. Now here's Eisenhower. Over midfield. Down the right side, Reimers. Couldn't use it. Winslow pretty much playing a game of keep away at the moment. Dagnalt at midfield. That one rolls by. Look out. Meek's with a head of steam. Or Meek, that is, with a head of steam. And you never want that to be the case. You got both of them down there.
I was say it was Meek's for sure.
Yep, here's Meek breaking loose. This is Mira. Mira in the middle for Parker.
She whiffed.
Parker right there, whiffed on it, the turn, the shot, and that is weak and wide. Well, Mira Meek causing some havoc there.
And I think that ended up going through to Dagnall, who was technically offsides, I think is what the call was.
12:20 left in the second half. Goal kick here for Hope Hatchell. This is not her strength. Just gave it over to Getchell. Getchell clears. Midfield, knocked down by Winslow's Elena Ryu. Up to Meek. That's Mira. Off the chest of a Nokomis player. Mira's got it again. Now Page. Going to go to Kiri. Didn't work. Guzzi. Anna Guzzi. Guzzi up the sideline. Got it ahead to Reimers. Reimers defended. Reimers has to start again. Midfield, pooched over. Winslow steals, breaks it in. Right side, looking for Dagnalt. Poulin, though, with speed, back and blast it out rather than take a chance at it.
Poulin, nice recovery there. As again, that one squeaked by one of her fellow defenders. She boots it out for a header. We're going to get some subs from Winslow, but a couple of those giving the Black Raiders a chance to possibly get a third one.
Well, Nokomis hasn't won a game. They're 0-7-1, but I'll tell you what, they play hard, and they've got some good, talented players. If they could get healthy, they could salvage the year.
I mean, this one hung in a balance. Well, how different does it look, Mike? You get maybe a little bit different bounce, or maybe just a quicker step for Nokomis at the, I don't know, about 10 minutes or so through the second half. We were looking at potentially a 1-1 game, and how do things change then?
Ball is saved on the sideline by Neto. Neto's going to get it back. Neto does get it back from Dagnalt. Shot off net, picked up by Hatchell.
Yeah, Hatchell, I think, felt the need to rush that one a little bit because she had to hold up to make sure she wasn't offsides. And then by the time it got to her, really wanted to get it on net.
Guzzi all the way down the far sideline, and it is all the way out of bounds.
I think you see some of the effects right there of the injuries, right, as you get in some players who either A, not a season, or B, not played with each other, because it just seems like Nokomis gets caught a little bit too much. One of their players kicks it long, and some of them just don't react right away, whereas you see Meek, right, they're waiting for it. That long pass goes, the Jets turn on, and they're racing. That's how they've created their 2 goals.
Winslow with it. Under 10 minutes to go. Right side to Neto. Neto in a foot race here with Getchell. Neto wins it, or Getchell. Yeah, Neto wins it. In the middle, intercepted and cleared out of there by Olivia Cody to midfield. Now, off balance, Morse gets it ahead for Condon. Condon being bodied off the play by Olivia Caldwell. They go at each other. A little bump again. Now Caldwell goes down. Ball ends up out of bounds, and it will go.
I think to Winslow.
Yeah.
Condon, I think justifiably so a little bit. A little protest over there. Felt like got a little bit too physical. She was trying to make that pass.
All right, the drive back in. Closing here is Dagnalt, but Poulin closes faster. All day long, Raylan Poulin has made good plays back there playing defense for Nokomis. Rolls out to Neto. Neto. Nice stop. Inside. Deflects. Scooped up there by Hatchell. Guzzi for Nokomis. Picked off midfield. Guzzi got back in the play. Kept the ball. Guzzi ahead. Nope. Guzzi again. Winslow again with it. Raiders get it up to midfield. Over midfield now. That's Page. Lost it to Guzzi. 8:10 left. Raiders advance it up. Stop by Poulin. Said that a lot today. Right side over to Neto. Neto in the middle. Poulin again with the knees. Got it out of there. Dagnalt. Middle of the field. It's Salanpa. Salanpa left side too far ahead.
Yep, offsides. Tough to keep in mind when you're an offensive player, but if you're behind everybody, that's a problem.
Yep. Meek and Pappas at the what is a scores table, even though there's no table there. It's a box. It's a rectangular box.
Yes.
All right, here is Eisenhower with a free kick. Kylie Eisenhower. Good foot. Up it went to Smith. Wrong direction. Winslow with control. Dagnalt. Cut off by Getchell. Shot right on Hatchell with the save.
Dagnalt's going to be so frustrated. She's had a couple of really good opportunities and just hasn't, I think, executed the way she knows she can.
Smith and Meek. This is Kiri. Kiri back to Bella Lubier. Lubier Midfield off the head of Eisenhower. Meek too far ahead for Neto. Poulin left foots it in. Meek. Stuff there. Good job by Guzzi. Getchell. Back to Poulin. Poulin up now to Cody. Cody out. And Abby Golden going to come back in. That's good news. So 16 and White back in after perhaps a bit of an ankle roll. Throw in to Meek. Both the Meek sisters are out there. They've scored both goals today, and hopping out there on that loose ball is Hatchell. 5:50 left in this one. 2-0 Winslow. Nokomis has played hard for a team without a win. They have played very tough here.
I think you could see, too, coming out of the half, that I think you're always concerned. Maybe I don't think necessarily at this level, but in general, right, how hard does a team play? How hard does a team respond? Is it how much they're buying in? Nokomis responded to open this second half. They were playing more desperate, just couldn't quite get a good bounce to potentially tie this game up. But, you know, this Winslow team's rolling on the opposite side, is on a winning streak, and Nokomis has given them a lot of what they want.
They also have the Meek sisters.
That helps.
That's like having, say, 2 Abby Morrells to make a field hockey comparison.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the impact again. They were the sort of the straw that stirs the offensive drink. Currently, they've combined, by my count, for 9 of the Black Raiders' 13 shots on goal. Just kind of demonstrates what they do, and they have both goals.
Mirrors on a penalty shot. Smith with a drive, got nothing on it. Burgoyne takes a chance. Or excuse me, Lubier took a chance. I was looking at Jim Burgoyne, the athletic director, who's right there in front of the Nokomis bench, who probably hasn't played soccer competitively in a year or two at least.
Filling in nicely, though, is Ball Boy.
Yes, he is. All right, punted to midfield. Goes through the wickets there of Reimers, and here is Dagnall coming out. Hatchell, the shot is wide. And rolling her eyes in disgust is Dagnall.
Had a chance again, and that one, Hatchell came out to challenge her. So if you're Dagnall, you know I just got to get it by the goalie. If I can get it on cage and by her, it's just going to roll in. And
that's picked up by Dagnall, and she is defended. Ball's loose. Far side for the Winslow Black Raiders. Picking it up is Maria Mamoris to Dagnall. Now back to Meek. Meek with a blast, and it's wide. Mira looking for goal number 2.
Would have sealed her potentially as the player of the game currently, with the 2 sisters splitting the pair of goals. Dagnall's got to be just one of those days, or just not quite what you're trying to do, just a little bit off.
All right, Smith angles it. Midfield, Winslow keeps it in. 3:15 left. A one-hopper. And an easy save there for Hatchell. Ball bounces. Back. Winslow with it. It's going to go to the Raiders. Went out of bounds over there. Guzzi knocks it down. Now Smith. Smith down the right side for Golden. Golden lost it. Stepping into the play there, Smith. Eisenhower now booms one. Lubier as it rolled right by Condon, who couldn't redirect it.
Yeah, she tried to, and I think caught more shin than foot.
Poulin jumped up and disrupted that play. Now Eisenhower steals. Eisenhower up to Condon, to Smith. Goes through Condon. Driven out, goes by Meek. Poulin at midfield. Hustles. Right back in. Slowed down there by Smith. Smith.
2 minutes.
That's the 2-minute warning from A.J. Knight. Poulin up. Up to Morse. Cleared. A header there by Meek. That was Keary. Now Guzzi drives it back in. Far side, Golden. Golden found some open space, but Winslow closed it down. Guzzi, Golden over there. Golden to Guzzi. Guzzi blindsided. Hopping over Cody. Now it's Meek. That's Kiri. Kiri lost it to Cody. Cody turns, feeds it to the middle. Golden back to Eisenhower. Eisenhower up to Condon. 1 minute to go. Back in the Winslow end. Popped up by Pappas. Now down at midfield, Sidney Gardner in the game for Nokomis, wearing number 12. A stuff job at midfield by Saka Page. Mamoris hustles down the left side, trying to pick up that loose ball out there off Nokomis.
Actually, I think it's off Winslow.
Okay.
And Mamoris trying to push that one for one last run.
That's all there's time for is one last run. So Winslow about to win its fourth in a row.
That started 0-2. Got the tie with the Gardner team. You and I have seen firsthand. We know what the expectations are for that Tigers team and has been cooking since.
Eisenhower drives it out, and that'll run the clock out. Goes back to Lubier. Lubier, of course, can't touch it there with her hands, and she clears it out. And that is it. Winslow with a goal in the first half from a Meek sister, with a goal in the second half from a Meek sister. Add them together, you get two Meek sisters goals. The score in this one, the final, the Winslow Black Raiders 2 and the Nokomis Warriors 0. We're back with our postgame show and our score player of the game after this.
Looking to begin or further your career in manufacturing and don't know where to start? Midstate Machine is in need of CNC machinists at our Winslow facility, where we manufacture components for some of the most exciting industries: aerospace, defense, power generation. I'm Jeremy Stanford, manufacturing manager, and I personally want to invite you to come learn about the great pay and benefits Midstate Machine has to offer. To apply, visit midstateusa.com. That's midstateusa.com, an equal opportunity employer. Come grow with us.
Over 30 years ago, Paul and John A. Bowen set out on a mission to help aging Mainers stay in their own homes. Assistance Plus grew from their passion, dedication, and integrity, where clients come first. Today, Assistance Plus serves not only the elderly, but clients with developmental and behavioral health challenges. Assistance Plus is here for you today and through all points of your life.
For the safety of you and your family, 201 Tire Battery and Service on Riverside Drive in Vassalboro offers only the best and most reliable tires and batteries, including used batteries for your ride, cars, motorcycles, and more. And tires for everything: tractors, lawnmowers, your car and truck, custom rims. Yup, of course. Open Monday through Thursday, 7:30 until 5, Friday till 3. Pet friendly with free battery testing and complimentary ice cream. 201 Tire Battery and Service on the Augusta Vassalboro line.
Mike Violet, AJ Knight back here at Kennebec Savings Bank Field in Winslow. Black Raiders finishing off the Nokomis Warriors 2-0. Goals by the Meek sisters. Kiri Meek scored first half. 21-46 is when she scored the first one. It was 1-0 Winslow. Second half, a penalty shot and a goal by Mira Meek at 18:02, and it was 2-0, and that is all Winslow would need.
Sounds like your second half breakdown, doesn't it, Mike? Breaking down
You
that
know
last
what?
goal?
It sure does, and our second half breakdown is brought to you by 201 Service, Maine's trusted towing and recovery partner since 1984 in Skowhegan. So what you just heard was, in fact, the beginning of my second half breakdown. So a Meek in the first half, that's Kiri getting her picture taken right now. And in the second half, Mira Meek with the goal. So the Meek sisters getting the job done here. 21-46, 18:02. Penalty corners or corner kicks, what did you have?
Double check here. Yeah, 3-3.
Okay, so it stayed 3-3. So 3-3, no real edge there for either side, and they were not at all in the scoring. when you have girls like the Meek sisters, they're difference makers. I made the analogy to an Abby Morrill, and it's very similar to that kind of thing with the talent. The penalty shot, a lot of people can score on a penalty shot. That was fairly easy. But I gave Kiri Meek our score player of the game honors because she scored the game-winning goal eventually, and she's a senior, and it was senior day. How's that?
I mean, I think the game-winning goal is logical. You just saw, I think Nokomis did a good job. Hatchell especially, actually, because I think Winslow in the first half got a handful of pretty good opportunities. You saw one there to start our highlights. Here, the pipe going to rob one there, I think, from Winslow. But Hatchell, I think, had a couple opportunities. You saw a highlight there from the first half where a position player, actually, I think it was Poulin, made a save as the ball looked like it was going to cross the goal line.
Yeah.
But Hatchell did a nice job keeping Nokomis in it. Problem is it just game of soccer, you start getting overextended, especially trying to get that tying goal, trying to extend the game. Next thing you know, the ball goes the other way. And in the second half, obviously, Meek hits the Jets, draws the penalty kick, and then you see she buries it for sort of the breathing room to solidify the fourth straight win for the Black Raiders.
Yeah, 4 wins in a row. Meanwhile, Nokomis with yet another loss, but, man, they play hard, and they've got some good players. I like Raylan Poulin back on defense. She was a pest all day. She made that save on the goal there where it was going to go in, but she got back into the play. She took the ball away from Winslow's up front people all game long. I was really impressed by what I saw.
Yeah, I thought Eisenhower had a really good second half. Had a couple you saw there late. We saw late in the second half. Had a pretty well-placed ball that Condon just couldn't quite control. Otherwise, she would have had a pretty good opportunity. She sort of dropped in the box. So Eisenhower played pretty well. Unfortunately, Nokomis came in, ravaged by injuries. Look no further than the fact that their goalie today was playing goalie, who had never played goalie because of injuries. Then Bellew goes down in the first half, done. Golden went out for a stretch. She came back at least, but Nokomis seemingly is going back up to Newport with less healthy players than they came down, and they were already banged up to start with.
They were indeed. We've got more soccer tomorrow, boys soccer. Mount Abram on the road. The Roadrunners on the road in Gardner to take on the Tigers. Game time tomorrow is 3:30. Live video and audio, as always, at centralmainsports.com. From Kennebec Savings Bank Field, final score in this one. Winslow Black Raiders a shutout today. Winslow 2, Nokomis nothing.
You've been watching yet another live local broadcast of high school sports on The Score. It's brought to you by Central Maine Community College, Central Maine Motors Auto Group, Hammond Lumber Company, Midstate Machine, Whittemore & Sons, Somerset Stone and Stove, 201 Tire Battery and Service, Assistance Plus, SBS Carbon Copy, Manchester Motors, Casella Waste, Computer Improvements, Height Chevrolet, 201 Service Skowhegan, Connected Credit Union, KVFCU, Skowhegan Savings Bank, Skowhegan Tire Center, KMD Driving School, and Flagship Cinemas. Every game we do on The Score is always available for you to watch again or have someone else watch for the first time. All of our games are stored in the vault at centralmainsports.com and also on The Score's YouTube channel at Central Maine Sports. Please go and subscribe. To find out when the next game is on The Score, check out our game schedule at 1160thescore.com or centralmainsports.com. Your team from your town plays here on